What's going on, everybody? It's Ricky with Videohomicide, back with another completed comic book project. Got the wraparound cover, directly inspired by the peyote scene in Do America. This is Beavis and Butthead meet Filthy Ralph. The story you didn't know you needed, okay? This right here turned out much better than I ever thought it could. It's an 8-page story, and in the back there's actually 8 one-page movie parodies, so featuring the likes of Shogun Assassin, Cannibal Holocaust, all starring Filthy Ralph and Little Ricky. I had a blast making this book, man. And it all starts off with these right here, these little notepad doodles, and that basically lays the groundwork for me, so I know what the pages are going to look like. These go through different iterations themselves, you know, like there's a lot of fucking around that comes with, you know, page format and stuff like that. But I think everything turned out pretty much how I wanted, pretty much directly, you know, how the pages, how these little doodles ended up looking. I was able to, you know, match that energy on, or, you know, amplify that energy on a full-size piece of paper. So right here we've got the original artwork. This is all cardstock, and I gotta say, man, this stuff, to me, like holding the actual original artwork gives me such pleasure knowing that this project is completed, because a lot of times when you're making a comic, it's easy to, you know, powder out, steam out, and just not finish it. I highly recommend, even if you have to put it away for a few weeks, few months, or a year, get back to that shit, finish it off. To have the finished product is just so gratifying and so rewarding in terms of, you know, completion. So right here, man, we've got all the original artwork, and it just, it's so, I love the way it smells, almost like, fuck, like the ink, the Sharpie, the pencil, the eraser, and there's a few little Easter eggs peppered in here throughout. So the first thing that I'll show you is this pipe right here that he's passing Little Ricky is actually the pipe from Vomit Coffin, the lucky hash pipe, so to speak. So you can go ahead and you can actually read this comic in its entirety on my Instagram page in the highlighted story section. So you can go there via the link tree in the description of this video, check it out, and you can actually find a bunch of other stuff. All the one-pagers I'd mentioned, the Cannibal Holocaust, Shogun Assassin, they're all there as well to be read. But if you want an actual physical copy of this comic, I don't have any other than my own copy right now, but I plan on printing some up and sort of, you know, creating a package of all the Filthy Ralph comics, which there's now 9, and selling them sort of as a bundle, and just seeing how that goes. Because to me, like, this isn't about making money. I'd love to sell them and get them out there, but it's about just making the comic, completing it, looking at it, and reading. If you feel inclined to make a comic book, do not search for any permission of any kind. You want to make a Spider-Man book? Fucking do it. You want to make Robert Crumb-inspired Insanity or fucking TMNT type shit or whatever it is. If you have your own comic book characters, use them, man. Make a fucking comic book. I've actually printed a few black and white versions of this comic that don't include the backup matter, that I'm just sort of going to drop off at different places. Like, me and my wife, we plan on going to the library on the weekend and just working on some stuff. And I'm probably going to fucking go around and just pepper some zines around the library and see if anyone finds them, you know? And, you know, one thing that I can say, if you take a stack of your comics, a stack of your zines, go around to different places, especially say record shops, bookshops, stuff like that, they are almost always going to let you leave a stack there. You know what I mean? Selling them out of there, that's a different story. You'd have to talk to the owner and stuff, different shit like that. But as far as just dropping them off guerrilla style, like, no one's stopping you from going to every laundromat in the city and leaving a comic or leaving a zine for someone to discover and just be like, oh, what the fuck? What is this? You know, even if it's some old lady that, like, looks at it for 2 seconds and throws it down and then it gets tossed, like, it's not a big deal because it costs next to nothing to make, you know, especially, you know, the version without the backup matter is only 3 pieces of paper. You know, if you're talking about like a fucking 120-page monster like this bad boy, this is the Cinema 187 issue 6, with 34 contributing artists and fucking a bunch of comics and stuff. And shout out to my homegirl Cammy, who actually made a Beavis and Butthead comic that's in the front. It's in the book. You know what I mean? And I was like, fuck, man, this is sick. This is insane. So there it is. I just wanted to make a video talking about the Beavis and Butthead book, dude. So with that being said, I appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure you leave a 666 in the comments. With that being said, adios. Make more comics. Shout out to the fucking cartoonist kayfabe family that's still out there doing what needs to be done, okay? Making these fucking books and just having a blast. And, you know, some people use it as a tool to help with your fucking mental health. And I think it's great for that, man, because when you get in the zone and you're doing a page at like fucking, you know, you got like a hash pipe, you got fucking 2 o'clock in the morning on the clock, and you're just grinding it out, man. And your wife comes in, she's like, "What are you working on, honey?" And you're just like, "Oh, fuck, just some puke comics," you know? But anyways, man, I appreciate everybody for sticking around and just seeing what goes down on Video Homicide channel. So, adios.